Hey there, Camo. It's Allison. Happy New Year. I'm sitting here wondering, I get jacked up about the new year and I get real into new year, new you. And I happen to know that about 60% of the world's population agrees with me, because that's how many people set up New Year's resolutions, all right? 60%. And the most popular New Year's resolutions, not a big surprise. People want to be healthier. They want to be more financially stable or financially savvy. And then they also want to work on self-development. So those are our top three: healthy, finances, and self-development. So 60% of us say, yeah, put me in, coach. I want to be better this year than I was last year, and I'm going to set up some goals. But only, I am sorry to report, 8% of us actually complete and succeed in our New Year's resolutions. So that's a little bit of a Debbie Downer stat, and we're gonna buck the trend, Camo. All right, so I'm gonna share with you guys how we can buck the trend, and this should come as no surprise to you, my fellow corporate Americans. We're gonna put some SMART goals around our New Year's resolutions, right? This should be right in our wheelhouse. Sometimes people set resolutions and they're not set up in that SMART structure, and that's why they fail, right? So just a reminder, SMART goals, they are specific, right? They are measurable, they're attainable, they're realistic, and they're time-bound. Okay, so I can't just come into New Year, New You and say, I want to be a better person this year. All right, I'm just gonna be a better person, right? There's nothing around that makes me a better person. Like, maybe I have to say, I'm gonna let 2 people cut in front of me in traffic every week, right? And I can measure that, and that's realistic. I get cut off a lot in traffic. All right, so we're gonna do SMART goals. And I wanted to also share with you guys, since everybody does get kind of excited about New Year's resolutions, that our first several rounds of Stay Woke are going to be all about New Year's resolutions and helping you guys stick with it or just be a better person this year, okay? So I want to share with you what my New Year's resolutions were, and not shockingly, they were in those 3 categories. So I'm going to start with my healthy one. My healthy one is I'm going to keep closing out those rings. You guys have seen our camo streaker has gone haywire, and it's awesome. So my SMART goal around my rings are I'm going to close out my rings at least 5 days a week. I'm going to take a day of rest, and then I got another buffer day, but at least 5 days a week I'm going to be closing out my all 3 rings, okay? That's my healthy one. My finance one. I know you guys are going to agree with me that you get into January and feel like you got run over by the finance freight train in the holidays. Everything's so expensive, and then you just feel like dead broke in January. So this is a trick that I learned my first job out of college, and for whatever reason I stopped doing it, and so I'm back this year. And I'm going to go down to Chase Bank, is where I bank, and I'm going to set it up where I have an account, and every paycheck, $25 is going to come out of my account. And so that's $50 a month, $600 a year, and all of that money is going to be for Christmas presents. So I'm going to have like a $600 buffer going into December, so I do not feel like I got hit over the head by a 2x4 again. So $25 a month, measurable. I can do all that. I can set it up today, and I'm going to. All right, and then my final one on self-development, I'm going to read 1 book that is not a beach book, not a vacation read, 1 book a month. It's a little bit out of what I would normally gravitate to. So it might be self-development, and it might be a business book. It might be somebody's autobiography who I admire. I don't know yet. But it's going to be a SMART goal because I have to read 1 a month. That doesn't mean I can read 2 in January and then skip February. So keeping that cadence of 1 new book a month to help me with my own self-development. So that's what I got teed up for you guys, and I cannot wait to see what you have teed up for yourselves. So please share it with me on social. Let me know what your hashtag camo resolutions are, and we're gonna set up Stay Woke to help support us and celebrate all these wins. And I can't wait to see what you guys have. Let's go rock it. Let's stay woke.